Hey you guys, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight I'm going to show you the It's All About Greens painting first before we get started on tonight's painting. This has now just about fully dried. There's a lot of paint on here and it came out really nice. So I'm going to show you. You can see the pearls from that peacock pearl and that metallic cobalt blue. So you can see the shimmer from those. So it is going to be really pretty when we get the high gloss on here. So that is our painting from the other day. And then tonight we're going to be working on a 14 by 18, but I'm going to run it horizontally tonight, so it's actually going to be 18 by 14. And we are going to use up some of the cups that have been sitting over on the side here. I don't like to have the paint go to waste. So I grabbed 6 colors. Don't know if I'm going to use them all, but I grabbed them and we're going to do a little fun painting with those tonight so that we can use those up without wasting our paint. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here are some of the cups that we had left over. This was actually the table scrapings from our It's So Green one. It's all about green. Then we had these blacks that had some of the blues and the pearls and stuff in them. So I have some of those. I have some purple. I'm not going to use this. I think I have to throw this because it's been sitting too long. This one has been sitting long enough that it molded. That's got to go in the trash. This one was that weird scraping from the table. I'm going to hold on to that because I think I might be able to use that for something. And then this one went bad. All right, so I have, this is pearlized white. This is table scraping purple. This is purple. I don't think this would go well. These three colors, of course, I love together. We did that painting, that split down the center painting. So I'm thinking, and I don't think I want to use this up yet. I have a lot of it, so I kind of want to save that one. So since these have the least amount, I think I'm going to use these and see what we can come up with. The painting, when it's done, could end up to be a very nice space painting background. So, and I only have like one of those left to finish. So I like to kind of, when I'm going to finish up the space paintings, I like to have a few to do so that I can airbrush them all at the same time. It just makes it easier. This one, that one doesn't look so good either. Okay, so here's our canvas. Like I said, I'm running it horizontally. It is an 18 by 14, perfect size for our space paintings. And the pearlized, I'm going to put in between these other colors, and hopefully I'll get cells for my space background, but we'll see. So I think these three have about the same amount in them. So let's start building using these first. Because we do not want to waste these paints. And since we have enough, they're perfect for this. Okay. I'll have to go back and look at the video to remember exactly what these colors are. Some sticks here. This looks like I don't think it's alizarin. I think it's more of a magenta, but I'm not sure. Could be alizarin crimson. Okay, and then this beautiful blue. So yeah, I'll go look on the video we did these on and grab the actual colors. Okay. All right, so we have these three beautiful colors. We have our pearlized white. one's a little thick. I'm gonna add some water to that one because that one thickened up. And I want the consistency to be, you know, very similar with each of the paint colors so that they flow, don't hold each other up. Yeah, so this is just my pearlized white. And I'll be really curious to see how that and these scrapings of the pearlized paint with the black, I'm not sure what kind of effect we'll get out of them. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so let's start putting this together. Make sure there's no dirt on my canvas. I love watching other artists when they use up their paint like this, because every single painting comes up. You could use the exact same colors and that painting is going to come out so different, and that's what's fun about fluid art. I love the creativity that comes out of fluid art. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but there are quite a few artists in my family. My brother, well, first of all, my grandfather, he used to do pencil drawings, and he did this one church, and I had the painting or the picture, but unfortunately we had an issue in our basement, and the painting actually molded in the frame. I was so upset about that. But my brother is an artist. He does watercolor. My sister draws, and her paintings are, her drawings are so lifelike, it's scary. My son, my middle son, he paints and draws. My eldest son draws. I paint. Let me think. Oh, my daughter, my youngest daughter, my goodness, she's a crafter. You need something, you just ask her, and she'll figure it out. And I consider art is also in the kitchen. My youngest son likes to cook, and he cooks, he makes all kinds of things. We came home from vacation one time and he had beef Wellington ready for us. So, I mean, we have a lot of artistic people in the family. And my granddaughter, my eldest son's daughter, she paints too. I actually have one of her paintings on my living room wall. It's a beautiful bird that she had done. And she had done this I think she was in high school or maybe even junior high. And it's on, I forgot what they call it when you can transfer the actual painting onto medium so that you can hang it. I forgot what it's called, but I have that out there. I think of one of everybody's paintings. My mother-in-law paints too. She likes to paint. She was actually dating a Minneapolis artist who has art down at I think it's at Mayo Clinic that we saw one of his paintings, but I can't remember, to be honest with you. Okay, there we go. Who did I miss? There's a lot of people in my family. I think that's all the artists. Now, if you ever need planning, like party planning and stuff, that's where my oldest daughter comes in. That woman can plan, got a goober in there. That woman, she can plan parties, baby showers, birthdays, anniversaries, a trip. Whenever we go on trips with them, she always plans the trip, because she's just very good at planning, and she enjoys it. I always thought she should work for a city, like to do their event planning. She would be spectacular at that. Okay, so this is that pearl scraping black. I'm not sure what we're going to get out of it. I'm seeing some shimmer, but I'm not seeing anything spectacular out of it. But like I said, I don't want to let the paint go to waste, so I would like to use these up, and this is the best way I know how to do that. Oh, and I wanted to thank you guys. I had so many good comments on that neon painting. The one that I thought, oh, should I just leave it like this or should I blow it out? You guys really liked it. And I thought that was really cool, because sometimes when I'm doubting myself on a painting, all of a sudden you guys will come up and go, hey, I really like that painting because it was creative, and you know, because you didn't blow it out like all the others and stuff like that. And I'm like, I really appreciate those kind of comments. Because sometimes when I'm done with the painting and I decide something, I'm like, oh crap, you know, should I have done something more with it? All right, where am I missing? I'm missing some here. Let's put a little splotchy there, and one here. Now all that's left to do is our white. Okay, I'm going to move all these cups out of the way because I got to rinse these cups out and reuse them. I don't like plastic being wasted. So I got to get them out of the way first of all, so that we have room to do our white. And then we're going to put my hands up here. Okay, so I'm thinking, what do I want to put in between here? Should I put a lighter color in there, or should I just leave it as is? I'm thinking that we need to kind of get these to touch each other a little bit. We've got a lot of open holes here, little open spaces, and if I swiped across, I'd still end up with open canvas, and I can't have that. Let's see, what color would look good with this? Gold? Gold might be a little too much in here. Let's see what we have. Iridescent, no. We've got purple, we've got blue. We don't have something bright. We need something bright in here. I'm not sure what would go with that. That could get, you know, you put some neon in there and it's just not gonna look right. So we have, maybe I just move them together so that they fill in. I think that's a good idea. Let's just kind of help them move together and fill in, because they are slowly doing it as it is, but let's kind of help them fill in, and then if I need something, we'll figure it out. Because I don't want to waste more paint that's just going to get blown off over here when there's plenty on here. See, that's working so far. I still have to have enough for movement. Again, I see some of the kind of shine in here. I'm just not seeing a lot of it. Yeah, I think that's not gonna work. Okay, I need a color. Maybe just black. All right, let's just use some black. When we start moving stuff around, that some of it's got the pearl stuff to it and some doesn't, because it's just going to move around anyway. In space paintings, you know, you gotta have black. And I have black. I'm almost out of white, so I have to mix up some more white. Well, we're getting there. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but I want to be sure that I have enough of the colors on here so that we don't end up with blank spots, because that really causes problems. That dry drag area, you know. Okay, I'm gonna fill this corner. There we go. All right, hopefully that's enough. I'm going to torch this now because I see so many bubbles from that black. So now that the regular black and the pearlized black are on here, I can definitely see the difference. So should get some shimmer out of them. Just keep popping up. Okay, let's give it a second because bubbles keep popping up. That is, so like I see the pearlized. You know, you can see it in the shadow. So when we run this across, we should spread it out enough that'll be nice. Okay, I bought this spatula. Sorry, my voice keeps coming and going. So I bought this spatula and it sort of has like a bow to it. So I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but I'm thinking that the paint that we're going to apply might stick to this better, and then we'll have, you know, an easier time of it. So I'm going to try that one first before I go back and try this one. All right, let's give it a little whirl. Just going to pour some down the center. Run down and then make sure it coats the spatula here. Because we do want the pearl effect and we want to get some cells out of here. So let's try this spatula, and if it doesn't work, we'll go back to the other one. Alright, see? I'm just going to fill it up like that. I mean, it seems to stick well. It's making sure it comes back off of here is going to be tricky. And I think I'm going to start just in this corner on this first swipe. Okay. Kind of disappointed the way I swiped. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I see lots of pearl. I don't see lots of cells and things. So, alright, let's see if we can use I'm switching over to the other bottle that has Cell Creator in it, because that did not work the way I was hoping. Okay, let's try that again. I love the pearl effect, but it's not what we were looking for. We wanted the color. So let's just kind of fix that. We'll just kind of go over it like this. And there we go. So the Cell Creator, yeah. Okay, that's better. The pearlized just didn't do what I was hoping it would. It's probably just, you know, it's not really meant to. Ooh, pretty. All right. The only thing about doing this is I I am so messy with it. Alright, I'm going to actually move the pearl out of the way and use the Silk Creator bucket. Okay. So let me put this over where you can see it. So this is really thin, and so I just fill up this little spatula and then make sure that it covers all over the place. Like so. I don't know why this one spot won't fill in. It's just how my day goes. Okay, now I'm really liking what's happening right now, so I want to be able to go. Oh, I know it. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. We're gonna go this way. I need to do like a wave in there. A lot of paint down here. That. That's pretty. So now I want to fix or make this kind of go. So I'm going to have to start in the middle here to make it go where I want it to. All right. This is really pretty up here. I have too much white here, I think, but I can't really mess with that or I'll ruin it. So. I see I have a lot of pearl. I need to fix that little area where I got too much pearl in it. Which, by the way, yes, you can have too much pearl. Never thought I'd say that because I love pearl. But when you're trying to get cells, pearl does not really work. Okay. So keep in mind that this is going to get stretched, so a lot of this is going to get plucked off of here. So while it looks really busy right now, we'll stretch it out because I can't create a space painting like that. It's too busy. All right, last one. I think it's going to go in the center here. And this is a really bad angle. Just a little swirl there. Okay, I think like that. Okay, spatula down. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cap all my paints up again and get things out of the way. We didn't need this spatula, so I'll put that back. And then we are going to torch again. Then we're going to tilt. I love this area here, so I'm hoping that I can push off some of this white. I'm going to bring this down this way, I think, first. I really would like to keep some of that. It's really pretty. All right, here comes the messy part. Let's tilt. So, like I said, I want to keep this area, so I'm going to tilt off this side over here first, just so I can cover it now without losing what I wanted to keep. And at the same time, we're kind of wrinkling the design. There we go. Oh, pretty. Okay. Get that corner while we're here. Okay. That's nice. Okay, now I'm going to pour the opposite corner off. Ugh. I'm going to try to bring this down here. like so. See how it's wiggling through? I like that. So that means that my original pearl paint was a lot thicker. And so that's why it's like slow and crawling over the other paint. Alright. Now I have to get this corner. And I'm also, let me turn this so you can see. What I'm also doing is I'm trying to form where I would have my planet, which on my space paintings is either the very, very lightest part, or sometimes I choose it to be the darkest. So I have to look and see after we're done getting this corner. This corner is being difficult. It's probably the driest. And we lost a thumbtack. Oh, that's never good. Okay, I need to. It's slippery when wet, and so I lost my thumbtack. There. Okay, what a mess. Okay. Alright, so I have my really dark, mysterious spot. I have this white area that I'm not too crazy about, so I think I'm going to spend some time pouring that one off before this gets too dry. Because I really like this whole section up here. So I'm going to hopefully not lose another thumbtack. I'm going to pour it so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to try to get rid of some of that white. See, this is a good sign that we don't have too much paint on here, because if we had too much paint, that would have just gone whoosh and off it would go. But it's actually kind of thick now already, drying. So I'm just going to try to stretch the whiter cells out and kind of get them over to that corner if I can. And then I probably would use that. I think that's as far as we're going to get. Okay, I'm going to put this painting over here for a second. Because look at, oh, I don't know if you can see it, there is a bunch of beauty over here on the table. So I'm going to grab the camera, but I'm going to scoop this up real quick so that while I have it and it's still nice and wet, and get it in the cup. Because it's really pretty. So I will be right back, and then we'll look at this painting together, okay? All right, everyone, I am back. It seems like it was only a second for you guys, but I was gone for like almost a half an hour cleaning up my hands for one thing, and then scraping the table. So I did scrape the table, and I did come up with a small cup of black again with all the colors mixed in. So we'll use that on another painting. And then I cleaned up the cups and the spatulas and put those away. So here is our painting. So let me take it up first thing. So if you look at this the way it is right now, my thought for the space painting is twofold. Number one, I like it this direction, and I think that I would put my planet right up in the white section, okay? But if you went this direction, I could do the same thing, put the planet over there, but I would have this different flow to the whole painting. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. If I'm going to go so that it's crosswise and then kind of down, or if I'm going to go and stick with the original design. So that will be after this dries and cures. Then we'll grab some of the other paintings that we've been waiting to finish the planets on, and we'll get those completed in another video. Unfortunately, those take a lot of time, which I don't have right now. So I'd rather get you the beginning painting, and then, like I said, look forward to a video where we have maybe 3 or 4 galaxy paintings that we're going to paint together. Okay, so let's take a look up close, because while it looks really, really dark, and I hope it dries that way, I want these little pops of color. So like these, I don't even know what color this is. I have to get the colors. But the purple, and I'm going to call it red, magenta for now. I want these little pops to to stay there because they would make great stars. And I can use that to make those stars. And then we have so much of the color just beaming throughout this painting. I love the cells. I love how crazy it looks. And I really do like the white section that wouldn't pour off for us. It was a little bit brighter than I wanted for a space painting, but I think it'll be perfect to do the planet right in here. So that's my thought. And then look at, see, we even have the blue and these little dots. Like I said, I can use those for the stars. So I think that'll be really cool. But let me know what you think about this one. Do you have a preference as to which direction it goes? Whether it goes horizontally or vertically? Let me know. And let me know what you think about using up cups of paint like this. Is it something that you do with your own paintings? Is it something that you think is a good idea? Or do you think it's just a, you know, throw the paint and be done with it? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know. Again, let me know about if you like the painting. And until my next video in 3 days, I will talk to you then. Bye.